everyone in the earthen world. It is late at night, and this game isn't a normal game, so I'm not gonna treat it like I would any normal walkthrough. I didn't come here to play a game because this isn't really a game. It's hard to describe exactly what this is, but it's a game called Everything. Is this the beginning? It's just beautiful, man. Where am I supposed to be going? Why do I need to be here? Oh, look at that. As much as this is a very serious game, this shit do be goofy. This character stuff is it's kind of goofy. Hi Eric, you found me. Finally, we've been waiting for you for such a long time. Notice the thought had the blah icon. Look out for others with this. Oh! My heavens. We're here to show you what you're... Okay. Good luck. Oh god, sorry. Great. Whoa! Where am I going? Stop it. So, this game is essentially about scale. That's sort of the whole purpose of the game, is to show the immensity of scale. And just perspective, I suppose, is another massive element, which is why these thought bubbles come into play so much. I'd love some more grass around here, but it won't grow. This ground is too hard. Fuck, man. I really love this thing. It's so relaxing to just come to this thing and fool around. You're off on a great adventure. I wish I could join you. Maybe one day I'll be able. Like, isn't that fucking crazy? Like, all of these, I don't know. I feel so deeply for every single object in this game at some point that it's so strange. But like, oh, it's heckin' gorgeous. There's no other way to describe it. I can't really go up or down at the moment, so I'm just kind of living life. This is just kind of what I do. You ever think about like your pets? What their lives must be like. Wreck yourself for me and I'll love you forever. See, like, everything they say is like a little, like, thought puzzle. Like a little brain... A little nodule for your brain to grab onto. Just to think about 100 other things. It's so fucking crazy. And... not to mention you can be a ratty boy and a frog. So this is pleasing every demographic. The lesbians, the rat fans, which should be everyone, because who doesn't love a cute little ratty guy? We've discussed this 100 of times. Many 100 of times. Let me give you some advice my father gave me. Don't let anyone tell you what to don't. Except for me, my son. I'm not sure what it means. But I'm still here, so that should tell you everything you need to know. Yeah, they all just... like, every single object in this game, because it has those thoughts, just feels like it has its own, like, quirks like that. Like, it's got its own story. Like, you can tell that that guy has a fucking life that we'll just never know. I'm worried this will be like a fucking stoner big brain episode. Like, you ever fucking think about, like, your pets, bro? You ever think about, like, what their standard of living is like? Remember this place and remember what you are. Keep it in mind as you go beyond here. You might need to find a way back to it. Man, I want to take psychedelics so bad. And I fear this conversation will not help with the stoner thing, but God, Sturgill Simpson is to blame. Gwyneth Paltrow is to blame. It's just so prevalent. You see it so much now. I don't know. Where's a thought? I would like a thought, please. Oh, there's a way to run. Okay, sweet. This will go much faster now. I apologize. But I kinda don't, because I just enjoy being around. I've been practicing my serious animal stare all day. Watch me. Ooh. Alright, so pretty soon one of the actual mechanics of this game. I swear to God this isn't You're a Buffalo the game. There's a reason this is called Everything. Everything sings. Singing is how all things communicate. Singing helps things find or avoid one another. It deepens bonds between some things and separates others. It's how things announce their existence. So sing. Sing all day long. I want to hear what you sound like, and so does everything else. If other things hear you, they might sing back. Welcome to the fucking internet, man. Look closely at what you will find. Look closely and you will find what you're after. Don't get discouraged. Everything is here to help you. See, man, I appreciate that. Everything in this whole fucking universe, down to its atoms, are here to help me. What do you want, Tree? What do you got to say, Fram? Oh, that's how I sing, huh? That's the sound I make. That's pretty accurate, I guess. Based on the brief encounter I've had with these beasts from a distance at a zoo. Another day ruined. Phew! I'm not sure how many I have left. Oh yeah, man. Comprehending your own mortality, that's gotta be crazy. Especially as an animal, where like, you know, shit moves so fast. I'm a stone, so sunny days don't bother me all that much. They used to when I was younger. Dang, son. I can't find any more of me, which is a bummer. Hey, friend. Ooh, nice. I like your roar. I like these goats, too. What do you guys got to say? Why the exclamation point? Is that bad? You don't like me? I don't like you. How about that? Ooh, that's a painful noise. Oh, is that more of me? Are those my boys? Yes! Hey, friend! Join me! Join me! Friend! Oh, no, you're not quite. Are you me? No, I don't think so. Are you guys me? Yeah! Nice. I'm gonna go listen to some more thoughts, because they're all great. And it's not just thoughts, it's also video clips, not video, fuck, audio clips of a man named Alan Watts. This will all make sense. Don't give up. Keep looking and you'll find it. Yeah, by a guy named Alan Watts, who, if you aren't familiar, holy fuck, there are so many. Just look up any one of his talks. They are all so incredibly interesting, and he's got such a not a commanding voice, but you know, he's built for the role of like a teacher, is what they call it. I know Buddhists will call it when it's someone who like passes down information, but like holy fuck, that man blows your mind open, and that's a large part of the reason I like this game as much as I do. Of course, the actual mechanics of it, once you're not a bison, are freaking amazing. But we'll get into that when it comes. For now, we're just enjoying being a bison. How far back do you think bisons go? You might not always feel it, but you took trillions of generations of bisons getting mixed up all the way back to forever. It's incredible you made it through and finally arrived here. The other bisons around here are a reflection of you from back then, each with their own dreams and their own lives to live. As you meet other bisons, you will sometimes feel inseparable from them, and find where you really start and end is up to you. Wow. Well, if I find some of my family, I will join them. Hey guys, let's meet up. Let's join up. Join me! Join me, brethren! Well, you're going on a quest to just listen. Which, isn't that pretty fucking sweet? Now we're a herd of bison. We're the Bison Boys. I wish it would stop being sunny for good. I've just had enough. A slanted rock can only take so much. Hey man, to each their own. Sorry you're having a hard time. As long as you keep moving in any direction you choose, that will take you where you need to go. Beautiful. Simple. Elegant. Easy. Breezy. Beautiful. Oh, there's thought. Dang, the audio of us moving sure is strange now. What do you have to share with us? Some things will help you on your journey. Other things are just thinking about themselves and the situation they're in. You can trust all of them or none of them. It's up to you. Yeah, man, I love that. I really do. It is the soul of this game. Oh, have you seen Midnight Gospel? You should definitely check it out if you want to, like, dip a toe into, like, the Buddhist kind of thing, but in a fun way. That's, you know, that's just not too much of a pain. I'm really not sure if I'm supposed to be here. Nobody told me I could be here, but nobody told me I couldn't either. Oh, man. I feel that. But, yeah, it's so good, and it's very short. You can finish almost all of it, and it's got a great emotional core for a little animated thing. Made by the same guy who made Adventure Time. It's a good time. Watch it. Most trees wake up in the afternoon, but I haven't been able to sleep. I keep realizing how quickly I'll be forgotten. Yeah, I mean, honestly. I mean, on the scale of history, you're like a blip. A camera flash of existence. I suppose I'm alive, I guess. I don't really know anymore. I don't know how it feels to be dead, so I might be that too. Yeah. I mean, touche. I have no valid rebuttal for that. Damn, son. Good podcast, too. A bit too many ad breaks, and the intro's so fucking long. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour, but a good podcast anyway. I'm ready to survive and ready to face extinction, whichever happens first. Oh god, yeah, man. Hope for the burst. Hope for the burst, prepare for the worst. God damn it, Nielsen. So what do bisons feel about sunny days? I can't stand them. They get my face all sunny and it itches like crazy. Well, first of all, thank you for asking. But, I'm just here to listen, man. I'm just here to fucking listen, bro. If you want me to share, I will, but, I don't know, listening is kind of my fave thing. There you are. Over time, you might find there's no right or wrong path to take here. As you explore, you might feel that parts of you need to go their own direction. Because you can't control everything at once. At least not yet. Try letting go of a few things. Alright, fuckers, get out of here. I'm a single bison now. I ride solo. I don't need no man. Oh, thought. I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. As you wander around, you might sometimes feel a bit lost. That's normal, and you don't need to worry about it. Lots of things have passed through here and felt the same. But eventually everything finds what it's looking for. I don't... I have a, like, deep core belief that that's true, and sometimes I question that, but, like... I don't know. I just can't shake the fact that everything's gonna be fine in the long run. Weird, right? It makes no logical sense. Every angle you look at it, it's like, probably not, but, I don't know, man. There's just something about it. I'm like, I think it's gonna be okay. Maybe that's, I don't know, man. I probably need to take a bath. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I don't know, rocks don't really gain a smell, so I mean even if you do, you're like an element of nature, so it doesn't really matter. Ugh. Oh. Bison, you wanna join me? Yeah. Sweet. Let's go learn. Let's go stop, learn, and listen. Slowly, apparently. Hey, what do you make of all the small things around here? All the plants and little creatures. Are they good for you? Or are you here for them? They here for you, or are you here for them? Fuck! It's hard to imagine that everything could be here for each other. Because you can only see things from a bison's perspective, just as I can only see from a white rock's perspective. But if you want to, you can always see things from a little thing's point of view. Try it. So this is the main mechanic of the game I was talking about, is you start as a bison, but you can actually go down even smaller. So if I want to be a goat, now I'm a goat. Ain't that something? But, I mean, it's not just animals. Like, if I want to go smaller than a goat, I can go way smaller. Way down here. Like, I'm a... Froggo! Froggo! Let me be Froggo. Oh, I want to be the frog. Oh, I want to be the frog. But yeah, every single aspect of this environment you can control. Literally all of it. Oh, I don't want to descend. I want to be the frog, but okay. Let's listen to some thoughts. Ooh. What's my singing? Ooh, kind of creepy. Hi, friend. It looks like you've seen things from a little thing's point of view. Now you might be wondering what it's like to see things the other way around, to see things from bigger things' point of view. Out of all the points of view you find, which one is the right one? Is there a right one? Liberal? No, I'm not. Oh wow, we're just a rustle of leaves now. We're just leaves on the wind. Crazy. Sorry, I just heard a noise in real life that scared me. Just gonna move the headphone off so anxiety brain doesn't have a reason to panic. Froggo! Ooh! Oh, let me be Froggo, please! Yes! Yes. Look at his little Jimmy. Hibby jibby, hibby jibby, hibby jibby. Hippy hippy. Whoa! Millipede party. That's awesome. But, yeah. Yeah, we can be millipedes for now. Where's my friend? Yeah, millipede party. Me and my boys on the prowl. Ooh, spiders. Perhaps there'll be a spider for a while. Goodbye, millipede bros. I'd love to hear some more thoughts, but let's go smaller than this. Check this out, man. We're fucking bacteria, like in the air. That's how small we are now. Isn't that crazy shit? We can go even smaller than this too. What the heck? Are we an oxygen particle? Like, we're so tiny. Oh my god. Let's go even smaller though. Now we're inside of an atom. This is how small we've gotten. We're onto the quantum scale. It's beautiful. But we can go way lower. Let's go even lower. deeper into the quantum scale. Whoa. And this ain't even as deep as it gets, my friends. Deeper and deeper. And even like a smaller than an atom, like the quantum scale equivalent of an atom. If you go even smaller, you find galaxies. And this is inside of atoms. Remember, we're still inside of a single atom of a single bacteria. And we are an endless variety of galaxies. And if you want to go even smaller, these endless varieties of galaxies have their own endless varieties of planets. And of course, you know, some of these planets have life. This is just a meteorite, but if we can go to one of the actual planets, we can become an entire planet. So it's essentially the theory that it's the ultimate recycling of matter. Like, it's the same chemical elements that have been kicking around since the beginning of time. They've just been rearranged in 1,000 different ways, and right now they're taking the form of you, which is fucking crazy to think about. Yeah, let's go down onto the planet and see what's on here. Oh, it seems like we've got slightly advanced human life now. I'd love to hear some more thoughts, though. That's really why I'm here. We still haven't heard from Alan Watts, so I'd love to hear. Yes!
I find it a little difficult to say what the subject matter of this seminar is going to be, because it's too fundamental to give it a title. I'm going to talk about what there is. Now, the first thing, though, that we have to do is to get our perspectives with some background about the basic ideas which influence our everyday common sense, our fundamental notions about what life is about. Ideas of the world which are built into the very nature of the language we use, and of our ideas of logic and of what makes sense altogether. And these basic ideas I call myth, not using the word myth to mean simply something untrue, but to use the word myth in a more powerful sense. A myth is an image in terms of which we try to make sense of the world.
Damn. Plenty more where that came from. My man Alan Watts. That wasn't one of my favorite ones. That was kind of a dull one, to be perfectly honest with you. Let me be a duck. I need you to let me be a duck. Thank you. This is all I needed. Is there a goose? Is that a goose? I don't know. It's not very goose-like. It just kind of... Whoa. Well, I'll take it. I'll take this as goose, man. I'm happy. So, isn't this fucking nuts? Like, I can be anything. In the entire... There's endless potential. I can be everything. Literally. I can't tell if I'm alive or dead. It just feels like a colossal waste of time. Get it over with. I want out of this. Sorry to hear that, man. I have never hit that point. Look closely and you'll find what you're after. Don't get discouraged. Everything here is to help you. Well, that's nice. But yeah, if I actually go out of the planet, if the larger the scale I get, the faster the time progresses, basically. So, time for ascension. Let's try another planet. Let's see what kind of life is on other planets, shall we? If any. What is this kind of a planet? Oh yeah, these are all the thoughts I've collected thus far. You can swing around and look at them anytime you like, which are awesome. All right, let's. Is this even a planet? Mesoplanet. Not a full planet though. Is this the same one I just was? I don't know. This is all just accidental, the result of meaningless chemical reactions. Activity interpreted by the void, and void interpreted by activity. There's nothing to it. I mean, I can't super correct you on that one, but whoa. Whoa, desert planet? Or I guess just desert, period. Looks like fairly... Is that an armadillo? Oh. Look at all the armadillos. I'm a gang of armadillos. That's pretty fun. I never had the question what noise an armadillo makes until now, but I'm glad to learn. Let's boogie. Let's actually get bigger. They are really cute, but not super practical. Alright. Ooh, what's this? More Alan Watts, maybe, please? To dance is to move in a pattern and not towards anywhere in particular. To make yourself the destination. To enjoy, never quite arriving. Dancing always takes two, but the more the merrier. Everything dances a little differently, so try doing it with different things. This is the tree dance. Ooga booga, tree dance. Ooga booga, tree dance. Tree dance, baby, tree dance. Son, we get it. How about something else for a change? God, fucking libtard, son. Libtard is just such a funny insult to me, but I can't help but use it. As long as you keep moving in any direction you choose, that will take you where you need to go. Yeah, I know. I want to go to another planet. Here's another planet. Let's check that one out. I want to be wherever the fuck this planet is. A ringed rock planet. Well, what would be on a ringed rock planet? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Can I go down? Yeah, good. Alright. Oh, definitely moving further ahead in time. We got structures. Look at y'all go. Hold on, let me, so much to be. I'll be a wishing well. Oh, the rain. I love the sound of rain, man. As if this couldn't get more relaxing. You are well, open to furniture category. Ooh, thought. I'm coming. I'm the zoom-in wishing well. My entire life divides neatly into 4 sections. Wandering around aimlessly, distracting myself, gossiping about other Carpentera palms, and the remaining 90% doing nothing. Yep. Yeah, man. I feel that, dude. Relatable. Hashtag relatable comedy. Hashtag like and subscribe. Ugh. I should shut up. That's what happens when you try and be like high energy and like unrealistic, is that escapes your mouth and chest. A fine afternoon it is, a good time to kick back and remember how little time I have left on the planet. I don't know, I don't think it's something that focusing on is recommended. You know, it's gonna happen, but like there's nothing you can do about it, so just get the most joy out of life you possibly can. Like now. Or else you'll be sad. You'll be kind of a sad lad. Not gonna lie. Oh, I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. Oh, I must go. Let's actually get bigger. That'll cut down on the journey. Let's go.
We have this hostility to the external world because of the superstition, the myth, the absolutely unfounded theory that you yourself exist only inside your skin. Now, I want to propose another idea altogether. Billions of years ago, you were a big bang. Now, you're a complicated human being. But so we define ourselves as being only that. If you think that you are only inside your skin, you define yourself as one very complicated little curlicue, way out on the edge of that explosion, way out in space and way out in time. And then we cut ourselves off and don't feel that we're still the Big Bang. But you are. Depends how you define yourself. You are actually, if this is the way things started, if there was a Big Bang in the beginning, you're not something that is a result of the Big Bang. You're not something that is a sort of puppet on the end of the process. You are still the process. You are the Big Bang, the original force of the universe coming on as whoever you are. See, when I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way. I know I'm that too. But we've learned to define ourselves as separate from it.
Oh, man. That is crazy to think about that you are. Yeah, man. That's... wow. What's it like to be a pom-pom pine? I don't really like how you move around. It's a bit ridiculous. I mostly enjoy being a tree. I guess it has its ups and downs. I wouldn't know what it's like being anything else. Damn, Alan! I need to sit with that for a second. God damn it, Alan! You're blowing my brain open. Stop it. I need that. I'm still using it. Sometimes. I gotta do Bloodborne good. So my friends will like me. It's not so, but I don't know. Yay. These dark nights make me nostalgic. I haven't seen my children in a long time. Oh man. God, that I want to die one really got to me. I don't know why. That made me like oddly emotional. That's just, ugh. Yeah, yeah, sad. Believe it or not, that's sad. Who would have thought? I'm real, right? I have to be. I've seen other rocks and they seem kind of real and sort of look like me. Maybe they're slightly less real though. I'll let you figure that one out, man. Let's try and find like a different planet. Is that a planet? Mesoplanet. So I should be able to go down, right? On a mesoplanet? I don't know if I can or not. I sure would like to. I don't think I can, though. Shoot. Well, fuck. Let's find a real planet then, I guess. Or I guess I could ring sand planet. Ring the rock planet. Yeah, let's just go around as the sun for a bit. Knocking shit off course. What What's that? Ringed sand planet, missile planet. Whoa! That was a lot of zooming in. Okay. Ooh. Alan? You have more words of wisdom for us? I'm coming, Sir Alan. Just hold on, we're going home. Remember that song? It's hard to do these things alone. It was Drake.
What I would call a kind of a basic problem we've got to go through first is to understand that there are no such things as things. That is to say, separate things. That is only a way of talking. If you can understand this, you're going to have no further problems. I once asked a group of high school children, what do you mean by a thing? And first of all, they gave me all sorts of synonyms. They said it's an object, which is simply another word for a thing. It doesn't tell you anything about what you mean by a thing. Finally, a very smart girl who was in the group said a thing is a noun. And she was quite right. A noun isn't a part of nature, it's a part of speech. There are no nouns in the physical world. There are no separate things in the physical world either. See, the physical world is wiggly. The clouds, mountains, trees, people are all wiggly. Only when human beings get working at things, they build buildings in straight lines and try and make out that the world isn't really wiggly. But here are we sitting in this room all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as all get out.
Wiggly. That is a fun term for it. I was hoping to find an ice planet, to be honest with you, so this is pretty awesome. I really like penguins. Penguins and puffins. What the fuck? Oh, we're a bit farther back than I thought we would be. Well, I guess that happens. I suppose. No big deal. Maybe there'll still be penguins in this Ice Age world. I don't know. We still got deer, so probably still got penguins, right? Maybe. I'm doubting that there's gonna be penguins, which I'm not a fan of doing. I want there to just be penguins. Give me penguins. Oh. So many question marks. Oh, just straight up grass. Oh, at least there's a thought bubble. Yeah, being bigger certainly has its advantages, that like speed, which there we go. Now we can just zoom over there real quick. There's no snow, and then there's snow. That's all I know about life. I guess it is, isn't it? I guess it is. Thoughts are the friction between things and other things. Thoughts would never exist if everything thought it was the same thing. As you go around listening to things, their thoughts will make impressions on your mind. When you go out and experience life, you will have your own thoughts, and they will reflect the things you've listened to and absorbed. Give thinking a go. Just try not to take it too seriously. Yeah, man. That should be on everything. Just try not to take it too seriously. Happens first like crazy. Wandering around. You wander around. You need to take so I'm alive or dead. This is all. They say nature uses as little energy as it needs. Not true! I just spent the last half hour punching my brother in the leg for no reason and it felt great! Now I'll probably just float around here and see if I can get really exhausted doing nothing. Watch me! I like that guy. The nights are getting shorter now. I can almost see the light change. Nope. Okay. Thanks, game. Does my happiness matter if there's no other globe seeders around to know it? Yes? Why would it be no? You silly Billy, why would it ever be no? Stop doing that. Okay, fine. Jeez, sassy. Ice continent. I'm a fucking ice continent. Look at how time's moving. Are those boats? Oh, it's just seaweed. Yeah, because the farther out you scale, the faster time goes, so... Let's get a little bit farther up for a bit and let some time pass on this planet so it's not prehistoric anymore. And just float around, listen to some thoughts, and come back. That's the plan. Easy peasy. Assuming these thoughts aren't a billion light years away.
Now then, when you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult, isn't it? You try and pick up a fish in your hands, and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of the fish? You use a net. And so the net is the basic thing we have for getting hold of the wiggly world. A net is something regular. And I can number the holes in a net. So many holes up, so many holes across. And if I can number these holes, I can count exactly where each wiggle is in terms of a hole in that net. But in order to do that, I've got to break up the wiggle into bits. And I've got to call this a specific bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle, and this the next bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle. And so these bits are things which I mark out in order to talk about the wiggle, in order to measure it, and therefore in order to control it. But in nature, in fact, in the physical world, the wiggle isn't bitted. So the world doesn't come thing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. The ocean waves, and the universe peoples. And as the wave, I wave at you and say, you! The world is waving at me with you. And saying, hi, I'm here. But the way we feel and sense our existence, being based on a myth that we are made, that we are parts, that we are things, our consciousness has been influenced so that each one of us does not feel that. We feel we have been hypnotized, literally hypnotized, by social convention into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside our skins. That we are not the original bang, but just something out on the end of it. And therefore we are scared stiff. Gosh, my wave is going to disappear. And I'm going to die. And that would be awful.
Damn, son. I don't even need to say anything. Like, I guess I have to, but I really don't need to. Kinda nailed it there, Alan. My main man, Alan, fucking nailed it, so. Damn straight I'm giant bamboo. Let's get down to 4. Yeah, that's a good number. Yeah, I'm down to 1 again. Why not? Hormonal. It wasn't this dark last summer. This is really ruining my vacation. You were here last summer, but yet you're on vacation? Well, let's see how things are going on Ringed Ice Planet, shall we? It was the fucking prehistoric times last time I was here, so... Oh, that looks like cargo ships. Yeah, those are straight up ships, so... Time has most certainly passed. So that's cool. Let's go into the, yeah, let's go to the open ocean. Why not, man? There's so many cool things in the fucking ocean we haven't even begun to mess around with. Oh, there we go. I was like, I can't even see in the ocean. It's kind of a bummer. There we go. I want to go smaller. Yes. Perfect. Ooh, a turtle. That's sick. In the Arctic, I wasn't expecting that, but... Open to reptile category. Huh, wonder how many categories there even are. Probably a lot. Oh, it's a cloud having the thought. No doubt this planet has a limited lifespan in the universe. I won't get to see it go through life and experience all its great adventures any more than I will. It's been good to me, and I'm sad I probably won't live to see it pass into nothing. I'm going to pay my respects while it's still alive. Damn. Crazy, yo. True. Like...
You are a fluke. You are a separate event. And you run from the maternity ward to the crematorium, and that's it. Now, why does anybody think that way? There's no reason to, because it isn't even scientific. It's just a myth. And it's invented by people who wanted to feel a certain way. They want to play a certain game. Camus said there is only really one serious philosophical question, which is whether or not to commit suicide. Should you or not commit suicide? This is a good question. Why go on? And you only go on if the game is worth the candle. Now, the universe has been going on for an incredible long time. And so, really, a satisfactory theory of the universe has to be one that's worth betting on. That's a very, it seems to me, absolutely elementary common sense. If you make a theory of the universe which isn't worth betting on, why bother? Just commit suicide. But if you want to go on playing the game, you've got to have an optimal theory for playing the game.
Interesting. Long before Douglas firs were around, far back through time, all trees were the same thing. A something that spread into every tree everywhere. A something all trees still share here and now. You may find you aren't just Douglas fir, but every tree in existence. An expression of this great pattern known as trees. Everything secretly knows this, and you know it too. I guess I do. It's difficult to breathe out here, especially in the winter. Oh yeah, winter breaths. Is anybody out there? Oh. Dang it. Don't make me all sad, game. Stop that. I'm here to get a retrospective, introspective, outrospective, quatrospective. Ooh. That's kind of cool. I'd love to be like an ocean critter, if I could. Whoa! Well, there we go. I'm an ocean critter. Sperm whale? A blue whale. Got sperm on the brain, I guess. Oh, there we go. Thought time. When I watch the wind, I don't grow. When I look at the clouds, I don't multiply. Are you suggesting when your mind's not on it, it doesn't happen? That's your theory? I'm not saying it's a bad theory, I'm just clarifying for the kids at home. I don't know why I thought to say that. What the heck are you? What's this thing? Oh, it's a dolphin. Nice. Awesome. That's pretty sick. What is that? Yeah, I should just be something larger, honestly. It would certainly save time. Oh shit, I skipped that. I keep telling myself this is all perfectly normal, but I'm not sure. The afternoon seems to know what the morning never suspected. I keep telling myself this is all perfectly normal. Oh, weird. Huh. Moving on. Moving right along. We've been through good times and bad news.
If there is any such thing at all as intelligence and love and beauty, well, you found it in other people. In other words, it exists in us as human beings. And as I said, if it is there in us, it is symptomatic of the scheme of things. We are as symptomatic of the scheme of things as the apples are symptomatic of the apple tree or the rose of the rose bush. The earth is not a big rock infested with living organisms, any more than your skeleton is bones infested with cells. The earth is geological, yes, but this geological entity grows people. And our existence on the earth is a symptom of the solar system and its balances, as much as the solar system in turn is a symptom of our galaxy. And our galaxy in its turn is a symptom of the whole company of galaxies. Goodness only knows what that's in.
Huh. Damn. I am not sure what timeline we're in with this world. Because, I mean, this seems like a modern tent, so, and we're also, if I am to be assumed correctly, which I hope I am, we're also on, like, an Earth-esque planet now, so, like, this is a water or ice continent, but I can just jump over to a desert continent or a rocky continent. So we're basically on Earth right now, as close as it gets in the game. Although a lot of the planets are basically just have Earth animals, but you know what I mean. Come on, you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Let me go deeper, baby. Yes. Whoa. Not what I expected. Whoa. This is kind of crazy. The factory looks cool. Guess I'll hang out with my smokestack friend. Do our little smokestack dance. Make a baby smokestack? That's how this works, right? Right? Nope. Wah wah. Oh, too bad I want to be the train. Can I be the train? Oh, I'd really want to be the train. That'd be so cool. Ah, let me be the... Yes! No, what? I was on the track! Shit, dude. Sorry, folks. Oh. I hope everyone's feeling okay back there. It can get lonely out here, but it's not hard to make friends, especially for a rock. Cool, that's good. I was really excited about the spring, but now that it's here, I've had enough of it. Well, I guess you gotta complain about something, right? Just to pass the time.
When, as a scientist, you describe the behavior of a living organism, you try to say what a person does. It's the only way in which you can describe what a person is. Describe what they do. Then you find out that in making this description, you cannot confine yourself to what happens inside the skin. In other words, you can't talk about a person walking unless you start describing the floor. Because when I walk, I don't just dangle my legs in empty space. I move in relationship to a room. And so in order to describe what I'm doing when I'm walking, I have to describe the room. I have to describe the territory. So in describing my talking at the moment, I can't describe this just as a thing in itself, because I'm talking to you. And so what I'm doing at the moment is not completely described unless your being here is described also. So if that is necessary, if, in other words, in order to describe my behavior, I have to describe your behavior and the behavior of the environment, it means that we've really got one system of behavior. That what I am involves what you are. I don't know who I am unless I know who you are. And you don't know who you are unless you know who I am. In other words, we're not separate. We define each other. We're all backs and fronts to each other. We and our environment, and all of us and each other, are interdependent systems. We know who we are in terms of other people. We all lock together. And this is, again and again, the serious scientific description of how things happen. And any good scientist knows that what you call the external world is as much you as your own body.
Whoa, that's a cool looking bug. I want to get tiny again. I want to go real freaking small, baby. I want to get tiny. That's what I want. Ooh, what that? More Alan? As you experience all of the universe's things, each thing also experiences you. Things leave their mark on you as you leave their mark on things, and somewhere inside you is an impression of everything you've ever been. A great memory of things you can't revisit any time. Oh, you can't revisit. Oops, very important distinction. And feel what it's like to be them again. You are always free to transform yourself into anything. I appreciate that. Whoa, that's cool. Old arrowhead? Probably some crazy history behind that. As I guess you could say with everything in this game. Oh, that's an interesting sound. Wonder how the team made the decision of what mushrooms sound like. What are these? Like seeds or pebbles? I guess just like pebbles. Let's get lower. Oh. What even am I? Does it say what I am? Am I missed it? Oh, I guess. Don't matter, really. Honestly, it don't really matter. Oh. I want to go tiny. Oh. I am Corona. I wonder if you could, like, get, like, a virus in this game. Probably. I don't know. You can be, like, fucking everything. Can't imagine why that would be the limit. Smaller? Yes, smaller. Good. Whee! At least, you know, time must be like frozen in comparison to me. Because, you know, when you get bigger, time speeds up, but when you get slower, the opposite, of course. Because every action has a. That's what Newton said. So, pretty neat. Let me be smaller, please. I want to be smaller than this. How do I get smaller? I can get larger. I want to get smaller, though. This is way too big. These things have some tiny little specks floating around them. I'll try and shrink down to. Oh, there we go. Tiny little speck. Nice. Let's go towards some other tiny little specks. Oh, well, let's listen to this first. Or I suppose on the way.
Your skin doesn't separate you from the world. It's a bridge through which the external world flows into you, and you flow into it. Just, for example, as a whirlpool in water, you could say because you have a skin, you have a definite shape, you have a definite form. The whirlpool is a definite form, but no water stays put in it. The whirlpool is something the stream is doing. And exactly the same way, the whole universe is doing each one of us. And I see you today, and I recognize you tomorrow, just as I would recognize a whirlpool in a stream. I'd say, oh yes, I've seen that whirlpool before. It's just near so-and-so's house on the edge of the river, and it's always there. So in the same way, when I meet you tomorrow, I recognize you. You're the same whirlpool you were yesterday. But you're moving. The whole world is moving through you. All the cosmic rays, all the food you're eating, the stream of steaks and milk and eggs and everything is just flowing right through you. When you're wiggling the same way, the world is wiggling, the stream is wiggling you. But the problem is, you see, we haven't been taught to feel that way. The myths underlying our culture and underlying our common sense have not taught us to feel identical with the universe, but only parts of it, only in it, only confronting it, aliens. And we are, I think, quite urgently in need of coming to feel that we are the eternal universe, each one of us. Otherwise, we're going to go out of our heads. We're going to commit suicide, collectively, courtesy of H-bombs. And, all right, supposing we do, well, that will be that, and there will be life making experiments on other galaxies. Maybe they'll find a better game.
Huh. That's an interesting idea of the collective suicide of the human race via like nuclear weapons and stuff. That is basically what we're doing. Nothing, 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 nothing. I think we're too quantum for there to be many thoughts right now. Let's go back to the galaxy scale. Yeah, that galaxy. Oddly familiar looking. I'll go to that one. Specifically that one. Yeah. That's the one that I want. God, man, to see the thing from like beyond galaxy's perspective of the universe must be beautiful. We're living in one great infinite process, and you're it. And there is no we, and no you, and no it. A circle whose center is everywhere and circumference nowhere. Fucking deep shit, brah. Well, I'm thinking I'm close to done for the evening. I'm tired as fuck, as you can tell. Ugh. Constantly fighting off yawns. I need to be up all night though, because I'm like going back to night shift soon, but like, ugh. That's why I said like this ain't gonna be like a normal thing that I do, because I'm feeling groggy as shit. It's 2:56 in the morning. Ugh. Yeah, I think I'm done now. Actually, now that I've checked the time, I think I'm done. Well, that was good. We should come back to this sometime.